Welcome back to Namelessness. I'm just Gabe. This is Don Sancho.
We've been doing the show forever, man. Come on.
I know. And our esteemed guest, he's been wanting to come on here for a while. At least we've been wanting him to come on here for a while. Toast Malone.
He's been worried about his reputation because this show will ruin it completely. Gang activity.
Love gang.
Love gang.
We don't support gangs.
But anyway, today on Namelessness episode,
Production crew is
whatever,
making gang signs in the background now.
we're going to be talking about who did 9/11. And who's best to talk about that than us?
The master of all knowledge and knower of all things.
We're the giver of the bowl of truth.
Now, it seems pretty obvious that, yeah, it was them Terrys. The Terrys did it. Them old
Drax
Terrys.
them sclounts.
But in the 19-somethings, 50s, I don't know, there's an actual government documentation, this paper with all these fancy wig names on it, and it was to fake a bombing on American soil that would start a war with, some island or something. Because they wanted to start a war, and they needed reason, so they were going to fake an attack and blame it on them. That's an actual thing. TV.
That's wild.
Actual thing, TV.
No, I think I saw it on TV. I can't recall where I saw it.
Well, at least you didn't see it on the
It was a
internet.
dope-ass doc.
It was a doc. Documentaries are my passion.
Yeah. I've seen so many documentaries.
Documentaries.
Prison documentaries are dope, but graffiti documentaries.
Have you
are
seen
better.
Joe Rogan Goes to Prison?
Joe Rogan Goes to Prison? Is
He
that
does a
movie or
prison.
something?
No, he
Oh,
goes,
that's the one where he does stand-up and shit.
yeah, and there's
in
the
prison,
ET
right?
guy, and he goes
Yeah.
yeah, that was exactly not what he does, but yeah,
It's close enough.
yeah, due to that,
Obama
I
bin
think
Laden
that
did 9/11.
if the government once considered that, I mean, it's a different set of people considering how long ago it was. However, they did consider that, and that was a document with names and such. Let's just say they didn't do it again. Was 9/11 an inside job? There's all those things on the internet like Chef
Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee did 9/11. Obama, no.
Buzz Lightyear.
The director. We have the worst director ever. Just awful.
I'm not even looking.
You're lucky
He's
we
the
can't
worst.
fire you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not even
You're
playing
goddamn
this.
lucky we can't fire you. 'Cause we definitely would.
If you didn't win tenure all those days ago, man, you'd be out of here.
Yeah, if you weren't here on the first episode, you wouldn't be here at all.
Yep.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
But due to that fact, I mean, there is a chance that it could have been faked. And jet fuel can't burn steel with all that in it. And
Jet fuel
Yeah.
can't burn steel beams, melt steel beams.
Yeah, and how
Yeah,
they
it doesn't burn
it looks like
hot
they're
enough.
in half. So there's no denying that those planes didn't hit that building.
Oh, there
Oh,
isn't.
yeah.
No, because they definitely did. There's hundreds of footage of people.
The
of,
buildings came down. I mean, what are you gonna do about it?
I mean, the buildings the building that came down, or even though they both did, but I think the fact that they came down, that was the proving point of somebody else was behind this besides
Yeah.
the Terrys.
I don't know if that's exactly true.
Drax them clowns.
Drax, them, clowns. What? But yeah.
Jonathan Oz.
So if it was,
Rub a gun.
because the terrorists, we know that they've been living in America prior to 2001 for a few years now, training, getting their actual.
and they lived in Germany too, I think, for a while.
So we know that no matter what, it was them, unless they were government employees. But why would they be doing all that if they're government employees?
It's like
Yeah.
the sleepers from Russia, them spies or whatever. That,
okay.
Spies?
Yeah, the Russian spies.
So I mean,
Insider game, access to planes.
Yeah, that could be true.
This is the director just showed us a piece of paper that said that, and now you're listening to us talk about it.
Small
so
world.
Small
if it
world.
was we know that the terrorists obviously did have a role to play in it, Al Qaeda and such, but the steel beams, that's what gets everyone hard and such. So
I think Bush was mad, so he just hired some people to just hijack a plane.
but why would
I think
he have them living in the U.S. with for 3 years prior to that?
Maybe he
Why
just
not?
knew that they were living there.
Yeah,
'cause,
maybe he was just mad because he wasn't doing good in the stock market.
I just figured out something.
What?
Before we started filming, you were like, I know who did it, and I said Reagan. Reagan was the president in 1984.
Yeah.
It was
It was
Bush.
Bush who was the president.
Yeah.
I was like, Reagan did 9/11.
That's why
Nope.
Bush was out of school. That way
You know,
it didn't seem.
Oh yeah, so he seems innocent as hell. He's like,
Yeah.
oh no, I was just trying to be cool with the kiddies, but now Look at him. Buildings are burning.
When I think of you doing your horrible Bush impression, I think of Dr. Evil with his son. He was like, I'm hip, I'm cool, tickety talk, and he's doing all this.
Doctor Who?
No, it's Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
cool, I'm hippity hop, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
tickety talk. Yeah, I think
Dude, I love how Seth Green is his son in that movie.
it's
The
awesome.
creator of like Robot Chicken and stuff.
Yeah.
I love that guy. He's great.
Any Seth associated with Comedy Central is great.
Yeah.
Seth
Yeah.
MacFarlane, Seth Green.
But I
Any
mean
other
Adult
Seth?
Swim because
Quiet on set!
Because Comedy Central, I don't think is I don't know.
They're great.
We just had an accident to our left, stage left.
And now Mr. Brogdon's coming to yell at him because he's a buffoon and a moron.
Yeah, and then
Call me Danny.
you buffoon.
I am trying to give you chances because I don't want you to feel like I hate you or something. But you just
The
keep giving me
socialist bird
reasons to
attacks
not
democracy.
like you here at Buccaneers.
Live action. It's here. It's now. Everybody's around.
We need communism.
Do we?
Yeah.
Communism has never worked before.
Like, I want Dante to share his noodles with me because I'm not eating lunch.
But I work for these
With
noodles.
communism, he would have to share these noodles.
You got here. Just allow me.
I was gonna get that.
It's attached to my head.
Oh yeah, as all here should be. Yeah, communism. I work for these noodles. I want to
Quiet
eat
on
these noodles.
set.
Quiet on set. God.
Africans.
God.
I work for these noodles. Why should he eat them if I worked for them?
Because communism, that's
Because
why.
you worked at Betos
Quiet on set! Jesus, Brogdon.
for a total of 20 hours. You worked for
Oh my
$1.
God, Mr. The socialist bird.
What did he just do?
He started slowly doing like,
I actually needed to shut that, but I heard him be on quiet on set.
God. And now he's eating right next to the camera.
You know, everybody just
sorry.
wants to enjoy. Just enjoy the sound of Dylan eating Chex Mix. Hey,
I just
This is not
attacked a
ASMR.
male.
Fucking hard.
you know, sometimes I wonder. You know what the
Quiet on
weirdest
set,
thing?
Jesus.
You know what the weirdest thing is?
No, not
Like,
you.
My cousin likes
Jesus, quiet.
You know-
Dylan, seriously, stop.
You know what the
Go
weirdest
extra
like
spit.
thing about life is? Not like the weirdest, but like one of them is like the fact that our minds still like are active while we sleep, and then we just think it's like the weirdest shit, and then all of a sudden we wake up and it's like we just had a dream,
Oh,
and we
weird.
just thought of just some weird ass shit. Like I want to know the first person who had conspiracy theory. Evolution is really evolutionized from psychedelic monkeys. You believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believe it. I believe that 100%.
Evolutionized from psychedelic monkeys.
Right.
So you're saying there's psychedelic monkeys who like took like the magic
Shrooms?
fruits.
Yeah.
Then we came out and it was like, whoa, the monkey started having dreams, and you're like, I had a dream that I had hands that could do things. I have hands.
that can do things.
Look at these. I can grab an apple, and if I put it in my mouth, it tastes good.
What?
Fire!
Yeah.
What
yeah.
if we're all in comas because we did too many drugs in the 70s and 80s?
Oh.
Not
And this
everyone
is-
did drugs in the 70s and 80s.
Everybody
is
did
an
drugs in the
alternate
70s and
reality.
80s.
Almost everyone did, though. Almost everyone did drugs in the 70s and 80s, except for the one guy from the Twisted Sisters video, like, Twisted Sister! That's the one guy who survived that.
Oh,
And now
shit. I
he
think you might be
controls
right,
everyone.
actually.
Dang.
Twisted Sister controls
Twisted
the future.
Sister is Big Brother.
I guess that's a good thing.
Put
I
that
don't
on
have
a
sister.
t-shirt. What?
It's good that
I
I
don't
eat
have a
ass.
sister.
Dylan. Quiet on set.
That was inappropriate.
No. This is a family-friendly Christian podcast talk show. This isn't a podcast. Why do we keep calling it that?
This one girl, she was watching it, and I saw
Sponsored by
it.
Gatorade.
Sayla, if you're
No.
watching, turn it off. Back out.
That's disgusting.
Who?
Exit. You don't. It's irrelevant
good.
for now.
I want
That
to-
smells like
I want
fucking
to-
ass.
Tastes like
Quiet on set.
Gatorade sponsor us, but not the cucumber one, because that's just straight ass.
There's cucumber. Oh god, let me try that. Let me
It's
try that.
actually not bad.
That's cucumber?
Here it
It's
is.
lime
The
cucumber.
cucumber.
Not that bad.
Why is we're gonna all have STDs?
Quiet on set.
This is a review
I
channel.
have
now.
herpes. I hope you guys know.
You can't get hurt.
Oh, whose idea was this? God, fire whoever made that.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
They
but I
are
don't want herpes.
sinners.
Gatorade.
You
I
know,
have herpes.
sometimes.
If
Quiet
we
on
get
set.
that,
How many
I'm trying
times
to
do I need to say
Hey.
it?
Cállate, el puto.
I'm a meth
Shut,
him.
Dylan, shut up. God, these 10-minute mark. That's pretty neat.
So, you know,
We were talking about 9/11, and then all these assholes came in and started ruining this.
that might be true. That might be true.
9/11, or we're at the 10-minute mark? Because we are.
Assholes.
They are
Yeah.
totally.
Bunch of cock ass dickheads.
We make we make a talk
Hey,
show.
you got some
No, it's disrespectful.
yeah.
Lil Cum.
that-
That's
that-
my rapper name.
Little cum.
Lil Kerm on the beat, or Young Kerm.
Oh, and also Octavio. I know you're watching this right now. You know what I gotta say about it? Become a rapper, damn it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make you become a rapper, and you're gonna become a rapper. And you know what's gonna happen? Once you become a rapper, you're gonna be a rapper.
I'm a producer.
Octavio, I'm about to lay a diss track on you.
Oh,
You got nice hair.
you got a
You
weird
got nice
beard.
shoes. You got a weird beard. And I like your hat so much. But
You got anything you want to say?
Raps.
You got anything that you want to talk about specifically?
Specifically?
Yes.
Alright, I'm the
Oh, man.
rapist.
Anything.
rapist.
You can talk about
Oh man.
anything.
Just pour your mind out on the table.
Because whatever
Why
comes
does
out of this
Africa keep shooting hurricanes at us?
Yeah.
What do
You
they have
think
against us?
that's what it is? That's what Africa's
Africa-
whole plan is?
Africa hates us
Ah,
because we took their people.
you know,
The whole world hates us.
the whole world.
That's why they're
But why
capitalists.
is only Africa shooting hurricanes at us?
I just witnessed a man
I don't
almost
know.
choked to death on a sandwich. He had the whole thing in his mouth. He just almost choked.
It's the second time he choked on something in his mouth today.
Mm,
That had
I have
meat in
something
it.
to show you after this.
okay.
Oh wait, I can show you now.
As long as it's not going to get us
I
demonetized.
gotta. He's not gonna show.
We're not even monetized.
Yeah.
I was watching that clip where like, let's salute for Burt Reynolds, and the director started doing that.
the Hitler salute.
And I was like, stop it, we're gonna get demonetized.
Hell yeah. That's the good stuff.
Wow.
He just showed us some good stuff. You can't see it. Just the
I
good
feel like
stuff.
this is
This is good stuff.
okay. The video's ruined.
Ow.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
I think this is a good
You know
stopping
that?
point.
You know
It's a
that?
baby
So,
fetus.
Director,
hell yeah.
bye guys.